Suppose you have a worker who works for 300,000 a month. I'm using simple figures. They are not the actual work, but working 30 days a month, which means every day he works for 10,000. If he works 10 hours a day, that means each hour is 1,000 shillings. I'm using simple arithmetic. I know not many people work. We are not allowed to work beyond 8. Is that right? Is that the standard? Okay, but here, just for arithmetic. So if that worker who works in your day with that kind of contract comes late 2 hours, how much money has he stolen? How much money has that staff stolen by coming late 2 hours? Okay. So that's what Paul is saying. Stop what? Stealing. So the stealing is not just taking the money, but if your employer says you'll be here at 8 o'clock and you come at 10, you've already stolen what? 2,000. Suppose you leave early 1 hour. How much have you stolen? Another 1,000. If during the work hours you are in Wolokuso, so you spend another 2 hours, how much have you stolen? So if you add the money you've stolen that day is how much? 5,000. If you do that every day for 30 days, how much have you stolen in the 30 days? So that's what I'm talking about. So those scriptures I've read have implications that sometimes you don't put in the day-to-day life. But that's what this employee has stolen. But because here we don't swipe in when we are coming in and when we are going out, your employee will never know how much you've stolen. Because every time you see your boss parking in the parking lot, even if you've been in Wolokoso, the moment he comes, you type as if you're breaking the typewriter. And the moment he leaves, you go back. So now, we have eye service people who only work because they are being seen and they want to put on an impression. So, but God already sees you. He sees how much you are stealing every day and stealing every hour. Okay? So, no, you go back to the slide. You go back to that slide. Don't run away from the stealing. This man is running away from the stealing. You remain there. So, your boss, at the end of the month, will still pay you 300 what? 1,000, because he did not know how much Wolokoso, WhatsApp, Twitter, how much of his time, which he actually pays for, you spent, not on official work, but on your own. You imagine how much we lose in Wolokoso alone, in WhatsApp alone, as a nation, because a nation grows by the work, work ethics. If people are hardworking, the nation, they're creating wealth. If they're not working, this man has borrowed money from a bank to start a business, but the employees, 100 of them, are all stealing 150,000 every month. Will he be able to pay that loan? I asked Karim one time. He has many hotels and he had these Kenyans. Most of his MDs were Kenyans. So I asked, why do you have Kenyans here when you have many Ugandans? This is what he told me. Where I put one Kenyan, I need 6 Ugandans. I said, what? He said, yeah. The Kenyans are very hardworking. I felt so bad. We have so many people who do hotel management in the university, but then the Kenyans are taking many of our, and you know it. Is that true? Is that true for you business people you are here? And I'm sure you've heard what I'm saying. I don't know whether you have the same assessment, but that's what he said. And I thought, so other people have to come and take our jobs as Ugandans because of the poor work ethic. So your employer still pays you 300,000, but the only money you've worked for is 150. The other one you have not. So the one you've worked for is the one for which you have a title.